8-2 is not only a disgrace, it's a whitewash. Now, this is the reality of Chelsea right now. If as a Chelsea fan you were expecting something different, then maybe you expected too much or you rated this team too much. Chelsea is like Nigeria. Last year is better than this year. 5 years ago is better than 4 years ago. 4 years ago is better than 3 years ago. 3 years ago is better. That is how Chelsea is. It has never gotten better. Last season, Chelsea won 2 trophies. 2 trophies last season, defeated this same team 3-0 in a final of a major competition. This season, that same team is beating Chelsea 8-2 over 2 legs. You did not only lose at Paris Saint-Germain stadium, you came to your own home and lost 3-0. When I saw 2-0 in 15 minutes, I know it's done. In fact, coming into this game, I did not give Chelsea a chance. Let's be honest. Coming into this game, I knew Chelsea was not going to. There was nothing that was going to change the whole thing for Chelsea tonight. And in 15 minutes, they proved me right. 2-0 in 15 minutes. It was a total whitewash. Today was not only a disgraceful defeat, it was a whitewash. And this goes back to the ownership. This goes back to the coaching crew. This goes back to the sporting director. This goes back to everything that pertains to this club right from the very top. This is a total disgrace. This is the biggest stage of European football, where teams wants to play European football, where teams wants to play in the Champions League, and you're playing in the Champions League and you're getting disgraced like this, then it is going from bad to worse for Chelsea. Chelsea is a team where the throwback is better than the current reality. That's how bad it is. So I was not surprised. I expected something like this, going by how the team is, going by the injury to Reece James, going by the caliber of players that was signed, going by the kind of defense Chelsea had. I knew something like this would happen coming into this game. You're starting a back three with Chalobah, Hato, and Sarr. Where is the experience? Where is the leadership? Sarr that has not played Champions League football, Hato that has been inexperienced or that is inexperienced, a 19 or a 20-year-old player. The same thing with Sarr. So what do you expect from this team? What do you expect from this caliber of players? What do you expect from an inexperienced coach that is on the bench that made his Champions League debut a few weeks ago? So what do you expect from this type of team? So I think it is going from bad to worse. And this leads me to the conclusion that if Chelsea continues like this, in terms of results, in terms of signing the wrong players, in terms of the ownership and the leadership behaving like this, or signing players not caring about the team, going forward, Chelsea will lose their main assets. It will get to the point the likes of Palmer will leave. There's already uncertainty behind Enzo Fernandez. The likes of Caicedo might leave because you are not giving them something to hold on to. You are not giving them something to stay back at the club. So it is going from bad to worse currently right now at Chelsea, and this is not the results a team as Chelsea deserves. Chelsea will always get to that level in the Champions League where even if they bow out honorably. This same Chelsea overturned Napoli in 2012. When it was looking like they were out already. This same Chelsea will give teams the run for their money in the Champions League. But even if they don't pick up the trophy, you would see the effort. You will see something different. But you see this Chelsea team is a total shambles for me. It's a total disgrace. 8-2 on aggregate. 8-2 for PSG. A team that this season is worse than last season for them in terms of their quality, in terms of their results, in terms of their output. And you're losing today. Imagine Chelsea faced the PSG of last season. How would it be? It would have been 10. So that is a very, very poor from Chelsea, and a lot needs to go back to the ownership. A lot needs to go back to the board. A lot needs to change in this team. The sacking of Maresca, the buying of inexperienced players, a lot has actually gone wrong with this team. A lot has gone wrong with this team. If we should talk about this game, because there's nothing to actually analyze with this game. I saw a bunch of inexperienced players. I saw a bunch of players who could not even, who, I don't know, maybe it's coming from the coaching crew, maybe it's coming from the tactics, maybe it's coming because I did not see any fights. I did not see nothing that would actually prove that something would actually come out from this team today. I saw nothing. I saw no motivation. I saw nothing. Yes, see, I think Chelsea lost this game in the first leg. The whole selection in the first leg, the likes of Jorgensen being in goal in the first leg, in terms of Chelsea dropping their heads in the first leg, when it was 2-2 in the first leg, that was where the game should have ended. That was where Chelsea should have, clean up this game and at least pick up a draw away from home. Coming back to Stamford Bridge, it's a fight to the finish. You have the advantage. A goal to seal up the victory for you. But you lost. After you went, make it 2-2 in the first leg, you now lost 5-0 with a 3-goal deficit. With a 3-goal difference against the holders of the Champions League. Against a team who wants a revenge after losing to you, at the Club World Cup. So it is going from bad to worse right now for Chelsea, and this is a total disgrace. A caliber of club like Chelsea, a club like Chelsea who have fan base around the world, a club like Chelsea who are financially stable, a club like Chelsea who has the will, who are Champions League winners also, 2-time Champions League winners. So it's a total disgrace. Other teams like this, they don't lose as bad like this. 8 goals to no. 8 goals to no. This is not something to be proud of. I even stopped watching the game, because it was a total disgrace. It was a total disgrace. They had to wave the white flag of total surrender and the white flag of peace at the 57th minute. Before the 60th minute, the likes of Kopama was taken off. The likes of Enzo Fernandez was taken off. The likes of João Pedro was taken. That is the show of total surrender. If all of that can happen in the 56th minute, knowing fully well that Chelsea are already 3 goals down, a player like Malulu, a 17 or a 19-year-old player, came into the game and scored a goal for PSG. So, if Chelsea could surrender in 57th minutes against a PSG team, then this is a big problem. This is a big issue for Chelsea. I think this game was a total disgrace at all front for Chelsea. I didn't see no fight. I didn't see no push, even from the coaching crew, the formation, everything, playing the back three. Everything was a total bullshit. Oh, sorry. Everything was a total disgrace. It was a total disgrace for me. And I think everything got finished and spoiled in the first leg. Chelsea deserved better than this. A lot of Chelsea fans are disgusted, knowing fully well that Chelsea have now lost 2 games back-to-back at home. Chelsea are out of the Champions League already in the round of 16. You're going to play other teams going on to qualify for the Champions League. So a lot is already wrong with this team. Look at the way the team has been dropping points in the last couple of games. So it's bad. It's really, really bad at this point. And Chelsea fans are upset. All Chelsea fans are not happy. All Chelsea fans are not proud of this team. There's nothing to analyze today. If you take a look at the game, what do you want to talk about? Is it the injury to Chalobah? Is it Chelsea pulling off the players at 57 minutes? Is it the players coming in that can affect the game? Look at the team last season. You got even more better quality than this time around this season. So it's a total bad situation right now at Chelsea, and Eddie Gadabli and also Todd Boehly they need to put out a statement. They need to talk to the fans, because the fans right now are angry with the ownership. Chelsea are losing and they are chanting Abramovich. This is a total disgrace for me. And Chelsea deserves better than this. Chelsea deserves better than what is going on. It cannot be continuous complaint. You brought a coach that lacks experience. So what is the input into this team since he has arrived? So let me know what you think concerning this game, because this game is a very, very poor game for me. There's nothing to analyze. Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you're new to this channel, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So I come your way again next time. I remain your boy Mike Ray. Stay cool. Cheers.